I'm about to reveal 3 secrets that will give your mind control over anyone who tries to disrespect you, but I'm warning you right now. This is so powerful that it's almost unfair to use. In fact, after you learn this, you'll never be the victim in any conversation again, ever. These 3 secrets have made billionaires out of ordinary people, turned nobodies into legends, and here's the scary part is, they work on literally everyone, including your boss, your family, even complete strangers. But before I tell you what they are, let me ask you something that's going to make your blood boil. Have you ever been in a situation where someone completely humiliated you with words, made you feel like garbage, and you just stood there taking it like a punching bag? Maybe it was your boss calling you incompetent in front of your coworkers. Maybe it was someone in your family telling you you'll never amount to anything. Or maybe it was a stranger who made you feel 2 inches tall just because they could. You felt that burning rage inside, but you didn't know what to say back, so you just took it. And afterwards, you replayed that moment in your head 1,000 times, thinking of all the perfect comebacks you should have said. Well, what if I told you that there's a way to not just win those battles, but to make the other person respect you so much that they'll never try to disrespect you again? Here's something that will shock you. The most powerful people in the world never fight back when someone attacks them. They don't raise their voices, they don't get defensive, and they definitely don't try to prove they're right. Instead, they use a psychological trick so devastatingly effective that it literally reprograms the other person's brain in real time. And the crazy part, it only takes 3 words to do it. But here's where it gets really interesting. These 3 words go against every single instinct you have as a human being. When someone attacks you, your brain screams at you to fight back, to defend yourself, to prove them wrong. But that's exactly what weak people do, and that's why they stay weak. Strong people do the opposite of what feels natural, and that's what makes them untouchable. Picture this, you're in the worst possible scenario. Someone is tearing you apart with words in front of people you care about. Your reputation is on the line, your dignity is being shredded, and everyone's watching to see what you'll do next. This is the moment that will define you forever. Most people crumble under this pressure. They start stuttering, making excuses, getting emotional, and they end up looking pathetic. But what if you could turn this nightmare into your greatest victory? What if you could make everyone in that room think you're the most confident, powerful person they've ever seen? Here's what you do, and this is going to sound absolutely insane until you understand the psychology behind it. You look your attacker straight in the eyes, you take a slow breath, and you say 3 words that will haunt them for the rest of their life. You're absolutely right. Then you do something that requires more courage than any comeback ever could. You stay completely silent. No explanation, no justification, just pure, unshakable confidence wrapped in silence. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds like you're giving up, like you're letting them win. But that's where you're dead wrong, because what happens next is pure magic. The person who just attacked you suddenly realizes that something is very, very different about you. They were expecting you to break, to get angry, to play their game. But instead, you just did something that their brain can't process. You agreed with them while somehow becoming more powerful than them. It's like you just performed mental jujitsu on their entire worldview. Here's the secret that billionaires and world leaders know but ordinary people don't. When someone attacks you, they're not really trying to hurt you. They're trying to get an emotional reaction that makes them feel superior. But when you respond with calm agreement, you rob them of that satisfaction. It's like they were trying to pick a fight with a mountain. The mountain doesn't get angry, doesn't fight back, it just stands there unmoved, and suddenly the person looks ridiculous for even trying. Let me tell you about a moment that changed everything for me. I watched a multimillionaire get absolutely destroyed by someone at a business meeting. This person called him a fraud, said his success was luck, and tried to humiliate him in front of 50 people. Instead of defending himself, he simply said, "You're absolutely right," and then sat back with the most confident smile I've ever seen. The room went dead silent. The attacker looked confused and started backtracking, almost apologizing. Within minutes, everyone in that room was looking at that millionaire with pure respect. He had just turned his biggest enemy into proof of his own power. Here's what's really happening in that moment of silence after you say those 3 words. The other person's brain is desperately trying to figure out what just happened. They expected a fight, But you gave them something they never saw coming: complete agreement combined with unbreakable confidence. They start wondering if you know something they don't. They start questioning their own attack. And most importantly, they start respecting you because you just showed them what real strength looks like. So here's my challenge to you, and this will literally change your life if you have the courage to do it. The next time someone tries to disrespect you, don't defend yourself. Don't explain anything. Just look them in the eye and say, "You're absolutely right." Then stay silent and watch as you become the most powerful person in that room. Because here's the truth that most people never learned: real power isn't about winning arguments. It's about being so unshakable that other people's words can't even touch you.